Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is Myrokos, and today, before we get into Dawn Trail MSQ, I just wanted to start off by doing Dawn Trail prep, etc. Getting the new jobs unlocked. There should also be a campaign going on, I believe. Hopefully drops are enabled. If they're not, let me know. And okay, yeah, I just checked. I am set to enabled for all of the available options, so feel free to hop in if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, make sure you check me while I'm live, so long as the campaign is going on for the drops. That way then you can claim your rewards. I just wanted to double check that that stuff was going on, and with that, let us get started. We have VIPER. Okay. Okay, looks like I need to get the level 80 weapon as well. Or whatever. Enter the VIPER. Assisting this Weaver could be the beginning of a whole new adventure. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weavers Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a Viper of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head to the guild and smooth things over? Well, I am a guild member, so I suppose I should check. That's high on him. He's decided to jump up on my desk. It's so exciting wanting to be with me. She's headbutting my hands such that I can't. Yeah. Hello. Maybe you should get a cat cam at some point, and then Autumn can sit somewhere, curl up, and you can see what's going on. Let me know if you want that in the comments, etc. I just realized there we go. Light update. uh, Perplexed Weaver. Despite my best efforts to reason with him, he's going on and on about vipers or some such. What am I to do? Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges, someone who's seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey's worth hunting in these parts? Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now that it's time for him to pay, it's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. All I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered and the name of the critters worth killing. I mean, you still have to pay for the commission. Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning. I'm from Toral, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. You've been there, I reckon. Then you might have seen others who wield the dual blades or vipers as we're traditionally known. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all the fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind on my gear. I reckoned it was high time I got me a new getup, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we Vipers do business. Oh, so it's a... Okay. It appears the Weaver's Guild doesn't need any fiends felled. Weavers perform more conventional forms of compensation. That's so. So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment commensurate with the skills and materials required, in guild, preferably. Yep. Well, didn't see that one coming. I guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you Vipers so far removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins. But when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with the artisans and the like, which is to say I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If your only form of payment is slaying the beasts, slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thailand reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Gaily, lot of heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal. Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called Viper at work will be an enlightening experience. The name's Keshkwa. Pleasure to meet you. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you to begin there. It would appear that Viper fellow has already departed for Camp Drybone. I do hope he knows the way, or at least has the good sense to ask for directions. I want to save those etherite tickets for when I do start MSQ. I can live with a little gil spent here and there. So this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? What's that look for? Oh, let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction? No need, the Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a Viper's specialty. Rank hunt mark, probably. It went after traders carrying Taylor's materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot, and don't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had an eye on. Makes sense. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals, scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce where critters made its lair after you've done all that. Why are you rubbing against my phone, Autumn? Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too, must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a Viper does best. That's that. So you like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. That was a good move, to be fair. But before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Toral Vidral? Nope. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. A threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Why do I feel like I've heard about this before? Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Toral. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's gotta hunt the Toral Vidal, and that someone is us, the Vipers. You know I've met a fair few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Tyrell Vitral that's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Let's head on back to Ul'dah and tell the Weaver fella we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he's handed over the set of fancy duds as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So about my offer, you ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? Sure. A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper review. Just see if I don't. First order of business. Let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times, from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you've got the knack for it, our skills can be yours too. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. I guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spears I had handy. Try it all on for size, and let me get a look at you while you're at it. I see he's changed into what will be the final garb. Okay, it looks like I gotta go and get some more of my gear while also setting up. Setting up my hotbar. Hmm. Because I know I've got, but not in here. I know I have garb. I have the level 80 job garb, but kept it for a reason. Probably in my glamour dresser. Yep, there you are. Not there either. Weird, I could have thought I had. Huh. Let me check the glamour dresser again just to be safe, but you know, the highest thing there is the level 60 thing. Autumn, what are you playing at? Playing with a pen, okay. Well, I've got here so we can go back. I don't know how I managed to lose it, but lost a couple pieces of gear somehow, so let's get it back. That's why my mouse is so janky all of a sudden. Okay, I get it, you're bored. Yeah, you're bored, Autumn. That was to Autumn, by the way, not to the viewers. Ugh. Fangs of the Viper. Ketchqua wonders if you have what it takes to master the art of the Viper. Well, you sure look the part, but do you feel anything from the soul crystal? I knew it. Sounds like you got what it takes to be a Viper, but the only way to know for sure is to put them new skills to the test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you adventurers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks there will be the best. There will know the best spots for hunting. Let's go see what they can tell us. Before I do that, however, I want to test out my buttons and such. Okay. Not bad. Let me just make certain that I've got okay, so that's the single target. Hmm. Okay. I guess for now this will do. If you're after deadly predators, try spineless basin. Lately, there have been sightings of heretofore unknown species, those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even the adventurers hired to call them ended up meeting a sticky end. Wait, spineless basin. That's literally right out here. How is it that... I mean, isn't that level... I already said I don't know anything about BCs. Who are you anyway? You already got a lead? You got a lead already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. Critters not from around these parts, you say. Either they got chased out of their usual habitat or they were brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. The hunting of Tyrell Vidral is a Viper's most important duty, but that doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next stop, Spineless Basin. I don't know what that man was on about who'd want to go looking for monsters anyway. Spineless Basin has the kind of fiends you're after, but don't blame me if you end up dead. Well, that's a hell of a vote of confidence. Interesting turn mechanics. Yeah. These here adventurers ran into a whole gaggle of friends. We're after they got pretty roughed up, but I saw to their wounds already. Don't you worry. Before we go, say hello to the troublemakers. I reckon I ought to teach you about the Viper's dual blades. Our techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Tyrell Vidral. Most of them are meaner varieties of things you might encounter in the wild, often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning to find out the perfect angle of attack to take down bigger prey. Two blades for the twin fangs of a viper to wield in tandem and strike with precision. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to adapt to any situation. And Autumn is sitting right in front of the text box that I'm trying to read. Now, the prey we are after tonight ain't nowhere near as fearsome as a Tyrell Vidral, but they'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. You have learned all Viper actions and traits to level 80. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the actions traits window, blah blah blah. The beasts we're chasing supposedly work in packs. My gut tells me there's a whole bunch of them over by that big old tree. Let's start with the basics. There are two stances, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your two blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs, then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit them with Death Rattle. Time to practice your dual fang techniques. Start with an opener, follow up with a second, then pick one of the four finishers. Flank Sting Strike, Flank Spang Fang, Hind Sting Strike, or Hind Sting Fang. Ugh. As you can tell by the names, each finisher works best for a certain position, but don't worry about that for now, just give them all a try. Okay, so that's this thing, presumably. No, that's not it. That is not it either. I got one. Okay, I'm still not certain how I did that, but okay. Dang it. Ooh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to practice this. Not bad, not bad at all. Those were just the basics, but your execution was mighty impressive. I feel like I need more practice, but okay. Since you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the Toral Vidral. We're up against... We call it Ixmajun. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's an offshoot of the Brax. The Brax, probably with an accent, a deadly jungle predator, and after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Okay, we're set. It's smart as a whip and has a mean streak a mile wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising student set off to slay it. Facing it head-on seemed like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought we had it subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow, but we'd underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, it lashed out lightning quick before taking to the skies. I cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. I traveled the length and breadth of Toral looking for that beast with nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pairs of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grow more and more desperate. That was until I met some folks who'd crossed the salt on a trade ship from Ulda. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastward over the ocean. Knowing how clever Ixmajun is, I reckoned it gone in search of new hunting grounds somewhere without an established threat like us Vipers, so I bought passage on a ship, and here I am. Little did I know, Eorzea would be damn near as big as Tural. I'm a fish out of water, and I'm not afraid to admit it, or that I'm gonna need all the help I can get. That's where you come in. With you on my side, I might just stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Thanks, that means a lot. Let's get back to Ulda and see if we can't find some clues as to the Ixuk and Ixmajan's whereabouts. Let me just check something. Character settings, no. Okay, so there was some new general. Hide nearby players. Yeah. Let's see how that works. And I'm surprised that there were adventurers, even NPCs, that were having trouble with creatures in the spineless basin. It's normally so calm. As you saw at the Weaver's Guild, chatting up folks ain't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'm happy to follow, at least for now. I think you could ask the locals if they've spotted any strange creatures flying around. As for me, I'll study your techniques, see if I can't brush up on my social graces and whatnot. As far as accompanying you... Good reminder. Something's going on with my mouse. That or the camera, in-game camera is feeling a little janky. A flying beast? Why yes, of late we've had sightings of such a creature, more and more each day. We're looking into it ourselves, but there have been no reported attacks, nor can I provide a more detailed description. As such, I can't say if it's the same one you're after. Discuss the hunt. Yeah, when I was on the ship here, I heard about this hunt your local companies seem to be running. We got a system like that back in Tural too, mainly for dealing with the Tural Vidral. Naturally, the bulk of the work was handled by Vipers, but ever since the Dawn Servant came to power, the scope's been expanded to cover a wider range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take on jobs, and there's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Tural, maybe you ought to give it a try. Is there any other dialogue? It's not that I'm averse to chewing the fat with folks, but getting useful information out of them sometimes feels like drawing blood from a stone. Half the battle is choosing the right person to ask, I reckon. I'll watch you pick him and see if I can't do better when it's my turn. Okay. a whole lot of people here. We got cities of our own back in Tyrol, but this is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally, you've got to live in this remote village in the mountains, where you learn all about the habits of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get to yourself, you're expected to spend honing your skills. Once training's done, you're free to roam where you please. There ain't many Tyrol that need hunting, but they can spring up pretty much anywhere in Tyrol, so many say it's good to keep on the move. Me, though, I chose to stick around even after I finished my training, gave me a chance to work on my swordsmanship, and instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. That's how I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. What? A winged creature? Well, I've only heard the rumors. They say that it's a dozen faces ringed with red, wingly tentacles, and it shoots beams of light from its eyes. Of course, it's all too common for those with more money than sense to bring in bizarre species from distant lands, and the trouble with rumors is that they grow ever more fanciful with each retelling. Well, damned if I know how you did it, but you got your silver tongue, but you and your silver tongue got useful information out of folks. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge of that Ixmajan hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue all in itself. I reckon it's taking its time to get the lie of the land. Having only just arrived here. Alright, now I've seen a master at work. I'm gonna try my hand at talking to the locals. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. The best way to learn is by doing. I know full well I'll probably make a fool of myself, but no one ever got good at anything by standing around with their thumb up their ass. And it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. It might take a while to find any solid leads, but at least I can get by for the time being. So those are the ones who slew my pet. Interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Little do they know it's lost interest in Thanalan. Just as well, its fickle nature may yet bring us greater delights. Who's this? Oh, decline. Let's read that properly. I'll be doing my damnedest to get more information. Might take a while though, so come see me later, and don't forget to practice your Viper techniques. Okay, I'm not tank, so I won't get bonus, but might as well queue. That or 21 minutes. Let's try something else. Let's see, 60, 59, 50. 1 to 49. Okay. Why don't I... Okay, Bill's always wall. I'll break our aisle hard. I like that one. Fist of the Sun, Breath of the Creator. Okay, we can give those a try. Now let's go with Sestasha to round that out. At least this way, if I get one of these, I can work on Wondrous Tales and then get closer to turning it in. What is it on them? You're hungry again? Autumn, you're always hungry. Okay, here we go. Hmm. What is going on with my mouse? I think something is going on with my mouse. Hopefully it isn't dying. That would be very unfortunate. Just got something. Yeah, alright, where we were at. I keep even though I know where the market board is and all that, I keep forgetting that the post mogul's down here. It's kind of counterintuitive that way, but yeah. Okay, so I got those. Of course, right as I decide to go do something else. The duty pops, no matter. Oh, come on. I mean, if you're gonna queue for something like Crystal Tower, don't. Yeah, see, if you're gonna run Crystal Tower, don't queue for Crystal Tower. Okay, what other things? Oh, I got rival rings. I may do PvP later, or front lines, to help with the leveling, plus, yeah, series leveling grind. Oh yeah, you know, some people in the Alliance chat were saying this place looks beautiful after it. It does feel more atmospheric. Yeah, something is definitely going on with my mouse. No, I'll just have to... Let me know if all this glare is causing visual problems with you if you're watching this live. Ooh, that was a little wonky. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely something is going on with my... Either that or something... Yeah, it's gotta be my mouse. That's very unfortunate that I keep not clicking something all of a sudden, even though I could swear I'm clicking. Right mouse click, does camera. You know, right mouse click, This camera. Well, let's say I do like how the gold pop a lot more. Okay, Alexander Festival-thon. Hopefully we can get in. Oh wait, I need to set up my portrait. Forgot to do that the last time. Whoops. Yep. That's, I could get two, if I'm lucky, I could get two here, or I could get one here, or I could get one here. Oh! Alright, let's shuffle. Try it again. Oh, there's one line. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Uh, Alright, then let's, work down the roulette then. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a wait. So if you need to get up, stretch your legs, etc., do so now. Just want to practice again, just make certain that I have my hovers set up the way I want. Okay, so there's that. Okay. I think I know what I want to do now. Swap those. Much nicer. Much nicer. So single target now is over on the left, AoE's on the right. This is a lot, feels a lot nicer. Yeah. Let's see, I've still got 90 of those Moogle Tombstone rewards. Might as well go for the MGP. Oh no, my ticket expired? How? Shouldn't it still be good? is going on with tab targeting? Am I hitting something? Yeah, something's going on with tab targeting. I'm hitting my buttons and yet... Oh no, I should have used need. Oh well. It'll be what it is. I need XP more than I need gear. Hmm. Oh, so I could get 2 now. Depending on whether or not I get the present or the pumpkin cookie. Sugar. And let me do a limited leveling roulette. That way then I hopefully get higher dungeons. Or other trials. Hi, Autumn. So what is it now? You're saying it's lunchtime? I see the lava fowl who kept the blue mage that kept self-destructing is off elsewhere. Well, that was interesting. She was adventuring over dance. That's rather bizarre. And apparently we're running straight through-ish. So the tank tried to wall everything without realizing. Can't really do that in this part of the dungeon. I must say, with the lighting and stuff, it now feels more like when it's nighttime, you definitely get a feeling of it being dark. That is certainly a very nice touch. Although sometimes when you're dealing with the bright lights like the gold saucer, you just go, oh my goodness, it's too much. Let's see, I've been going for about 3 hours now. And I need to get lunch. Okay, so, okay, so I'm gonna sign off for now. See if I can get back on later. If need be, I'll data center hop. In the event the queues are too long, 30 minutes. I'll log off here, go have lunch, and see if I can get back on later. And, oh, hey, Lethal Carol, how's it going? Yeah, I've just been trying to grind Viper. And there's 9. Okay, so I can get... Actually, you know what? Now that I have 9 and gotten that out of the way, I think I'll turn this in and get myself to 81. With, yeah. The drops should be enabled, so, it looks like they are on my end from what I could see, so... If I'm, when I'm back on, if you hop on and, you know, just passively, you should be able to get the drops. It looks like what happens is that the codes become available and then you redeem the codes through the Square Enix MOG store. Yeah, I think I'll, log off here. I feel like I need food, so I'll log off for now. See if I can get back on later, because sometimes the queues can be rather annoying to deal with. If need be, I'll data center hop to Dynamis. You'll see the world that I'm on, hopefully by this, or if not, then if I have to data center hop, then what I'll do is I'll start streaming from the login screen, and then if you want to hop in to look around later, you can data center hop, and then we can try to run some stuff. If you want to join me, or if you're, you know, or whatever. I mean, we all have lives. Some people sadly have to work. So with that, I will see you anon, friends. Hopefully, with the next part, we'll just keep going down through the roulettes and see what we get. With that, see ya.